Welcome, Ting Lim. Welcome to the Comedy Lounge. You've been here a fair few times over the years, haven't
Yeah,
you?
yeah.
But it's been a little while since we've seen you, hasn't it? What do you reckon? About a year or?
I would say like almost a year.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. Ting's a very up and coming talent. But you've been in the game a long time, haven't you?
Yeah, yeah.
It's people see you as being successful, but they don't realise that you've been knocking hard at the business for how long now?
Yeah, like since 2011, like
Right. So 14 years
14
around.
years.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, and I say it in every time we have a chat with anyone, but my own thing is I reckon it takes 10 years to be really good.
Yeah.
Then it takes another 10 years to be, always headlining, always
Yeah.
destroying. And then when you get to your 30 years,
Yeah.
like your Tom Gleasons and that, then that's next level. If you're still in it in 30 years,
Yeah.
you'd have to be damn good, wouldn't you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you have
Yeah.
to be like you have to also love the game, I
Yeah.
think. Like you have
Yeah.
to love doing comedy.
Yeah.
Otherwise you wouldn't be doing it for 30 years.
No,
Like yeah.
that's right. What were you doing as like your day job? Did you ever have a day job?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
needed my day. I
yeah.
needed to work as a programmer to stay in the country for a
Right.
permanent residency. So it
Right.
was on the skills list.
Yeah, right.
And I just did that for. I mean, I still do that
Yeah,
during the day. I
yeah,
still have a
right.
day job. Yeah.
Oh, nice. I mean, what a great thing if you can still do that, because obviously comedy's very up and down, isn't it? You can have no
Yeah.
work for 3 weeks and then too much work for 2 weeks. It's a bit like that. And how do you do that day job? Is it for a company or do you have freelance work or?
It's for a company, but I work 3 days a week in the morning. I can do it anywhere in the world, so like
Oh,
it's
right.
remote. So it's
Yeah.
pretty good,
Yeah.
and it's good to have like some kind of stable income while I
Yeah.
do comedy as well. And so
Yeah.
far, it's been working really well.
Yeah.
Because I think like when COVID happened, and then I saw all my bookings just disappear
Yeah.
overnight, like it just made me realize that I need like something more stable
Yeah.
for the time being.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I imagine that stability would only surely make you enjoy comedy more. When you see
Yeah.
how many comedians you see that take the leap and they give up their day job, and all
Yeah.
of a sudden you can see the joy evaporate from their material, the way they deliver it. Don't you find that? You go,
Yeah, yeah,
oh my
yeah.
God, they've got to go and do crap gigs, drive out 60K out in the middle of nowhere, do
Yeah.
a low paid gig and it might get cancelled. And you think,
Yeah.
it takes the joy out of the job, doesn't it? But you don't have to.
does.
You can choose, can't you?
Yeah, and I think that's why I like the keeping a day job because it gives me the freedom to say no to
Yeah,
gigs.
yeah.
I still do really shitty gigs either way because
Yeah.
I just love. I'm
Yeah.
such a gig pig. I just
Yeah.
love to gig,
Yeah,
but
right.
it gives me that. It's more of that stress,
Yeah.
like alleviating the stress.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure like when it happened, like the comedy club would also would
Yeah.
have to go through some phase where you were like, oh no, what's gonna happen now? Like,
COVID
Yeah.
was pretty tough, but to be honestly, in the whole world, I'm not exaggerating. We were
Yeah.
probably the luckiest club in the world because we're so
Yeah.
isolated. No one was coming in, no one was coming out, and we were.
Yeah, I remember.
Me and my wife, we had 3 months off, like a holiday,
Yeah.
and then we started opening up, and it was, it wasn't packed to capacity. But it was still 100 people in and separated by meters, that
Yeah,
meter
yeah.
rules and all those sort of things. But
1.5.
we weren't too bad. I mean, at
That's
one
right.
stage, I think we were the only club anywhere. In New York, everyone had just shut down, and we were just still trading
Yeah.
because we're like in the middle of nowhere here, aren't we?
I remember like Brisbane was pretty okay as
Yeah,
well.
right.
But the problem with Brisbane was we would have these emergency lockdowns where they would announce it on a Friday.
Hmm. Yeah.
And then all of a sudden the weekend gigs would just
Go.
disappear.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I don't know if it was the same in Perth,
Yeah.
but it was just like, damn it, again.
Yeah.
Like yeah.
We did have a few times where it went a bit like that, but overall, I must say we had it good compared to everywhere else. So
yeah.
it was nice for us. Excuse me. So you've been in the game 14 years, and what's the sort of projects? Because I think from memory you were talking about last time we talked. I'm sure you were saying there was opportunities. You were looking at some TV or something.
Yeah.
And did that materialise or did you do it? And has it made any
TV.
difference? Yeah, I'm sure you were doing
Oh,
something. But look,
yeah.
it could have been an excuse not to come over for a gig. Who knows? Comedians don't say anything, but I think there was something going on, and I
I
vaguely
think
remember.
I was doing Fisk.
Oh right, were you on Fisk?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
I was
right.
on season 2 and 3. And then I was also on Thank God You're Here.
Oh, nice.
So those were the TV things. I think it might have been when I
Mm.
was shooting that.
Yeah, right.
Because I've never acted in my life before.
No.
So when they gave me the script, I was just like rehearsing it
Yeah,
like for
right.
a week, just trying to make sure that on the day I'm not like,
How was it?
fucking it
Did you
up.
enjoy doing it?
Yeah, I did. I did enjoy doing it, but it was also very stressful
Yeah.
because like it was just like like the
Mm.
first time you do it and
Anything,
it's
yeah.
in front of Kitty Flanagan, who I idolize. I was like, I can't
Yeah.
stuff this up, and I was just
Yeah.
like, I was making sure that I
Yeah.
did the best I could with the script, remembering the script,
Yeah.
because it's so different from stand up. Like
Yeah.
stand up, if the setup is a bit wrong,
Yeah.
I could still say the punchline, but
Yeah.
with my limited experience, I just thought like a dialogue has to be verbatim, word
Yeah,
for word,
right.
and you can't just
You
like
can't mess up and
improvise
do
it.
it,
Yeah.
yeah. And did you have to make sure? So was it hard to memorize your lines? And was that stressful, that side of it?
In my head I was like, if I memorize my lines
Mm.
and then if I was nervous, at least I remember my lines.
Yeah.
But if I partially memorized my lines and I was nervous, it would have been a train
Yeah,
wreck. So it was
right.
a lot easier
Right.
when I remembered my lines.
Nice.
Yeah.
And this, so I'm always curious to know. You see the names pop up on TV, TV like Fisk, and you see, Aaron Chen is huge now, isn't he? He's a
Yeah.
big name now. But does that sort of thing give you any extra profile? I mean, do you feel it does, or not, or is it just to just keep just a little bit more something to say when you on your poster?
No, it definitely did help. Like I wasn't sure if I
Mm.
was honest because like TV is kind of like in my opinion a dying platform.
Yeah.
Like no one watches TV.
Right.
But like I had people show up to my show
Right.
because of Fisk, like
Right.
or they saw me on Thank God You're Here and they
Yeah.
like me for
Yeah.
whatever
Right.
reason because on Fisk I'm just this really like
Mm.
scammy lawyer.
Yeah. Right.
And I was
Okay.
just, and people like it.
Yeah.
I don't know why people like my
Yeah.
character. She was just like a very
They must be
bully.
believable. Is that you? Let's be honest. Yeah.
A bit like me.
Yeah.
It was like a massive bully who was trying to scam people, and
Oh,
people were
right.
like, "I like you." I'm
Yeah.
like, "Why?" But yeah.
We all like a rogue, though, don't we? Especially if it's TV.
Yeah.
It's a comedy thing, isn't it? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So I guess they worked out that really you're not that.
No,
Nasty.
I'm a bit of that character. Like, there's elements of it that I
Yeah, that makes it
identify with,
authentic. Yeah. Is there anything particular that you want to talk about? I mean, have you got anything big plans? Are you doing anything in the festivals, or have you got a show set up for?
Oh yeah, I do have like I'm trying to do all the festivals next year.
Yep.
So I'm planning to do Adelaide, Perth, Melbourne, and all of that for my
Yep.
show next year. So I'm working on my sets now and prepping
Yep.
for next year as well.
Right.
And then hopefully I'm going to take that to Edinburgh or America.
Yeah.
So that's the plan.
Yeah. Right. Do
Yeah.
you think that? I mean, now I'm talking to a lot of comedians, and the holy grail now used to be the comedy store in LA, but now it's all the mothership and getting on
Yeah.
Kill Tony, and that seems to be like kind of almost overnight success for some people.
Yeah.
So are you going to try the Texas and see what you're going to do there? Or?
Yeah. Yeah,
Right.
I mean, like New York is my first love, so
Yeah.
they have a festival there. I'm trying
Oh,
to
right.
get on that, and then after that, I'll see if I can get on the Kill
Yeah.
Tony, because the Kill Tony is pretty much just a
Oh, it's a
lucky
draw out of the hat.
yeah.
Yeah. It's almost impossible to hundreds of people in there. I mean, it's really tough.
Yeah.
But you might get on it because you're Australian, and because
Yeah.
they like a point of difference, don't they? Let's be honest. So we all do. It's
Yeah.
sort of might give you that little more opportunity, but let's hope so anyway.
Yeah, I hope so. I don't know how they do it, to be honest, but Kill Tony will be really cool.
Mm. Yeah.
Like the mothership, like I mean,
Oh yeah.
like it's a comedian thing.
Yeah.
It's just like
You all
we
wanna
have
get
to do
up
that.
there,
It's
yeah,
a
absolutely.
pilgrimage, of course. Like,
Yeah.
Like the comedy cellar in New York, like
Oh.
of course I want to jump up,
Yeah.
but like can I? I don't know.
Have you actually been to the Comedy Cellar in New York?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah,
I was
I've been there many years ago,
Yeah.
and it is such a tiny little room. I couldn't believe how small it was. But how cool is it? When you think
Yeah.
of Seinfeld and Chris Rock and
I know.
Amy Schumer, all sort of they might drop in. Who knows? It's amazing, isn't it?
I saw Colin Quinn when he was doing his show, Red White Stripes, Red White Blue Stripes or
Yeah.
something. It was so good. Like he was,
Yeah.
it was a work in progress, and it was so cool because I got to see him with a notebook. He was just
Yeah.
reading with. Like because in my head, like
Yeah.
I ever saw him on YouTube
Yeah.
or like his comedy specials. Like to me it's like, oh, he's polished, right?
Yeah.
And then when you see someone just working
Yeah.
on his gear,
It's great, isn't it?
Yeah.
It gives you
It's
hope
right.
that we all can do that as
Yeah.
comedians, and that's the way, you know, you think it would be nice to have a notepad on there in case you derail or forget the something and go to it. But as long as it's funny, you know,
Yeah.
that's interesting. Yeah, it's such a tiny little stage, isn't it? So low, and you know, I just loved it in there. And yeah, I love New York when it comes to comedy. It's probably London, New York, you know, I think centre of the universe, aren't they? Really?
Yeah, they are
You know,
definitely different.
So States, oh, nice to think you're going over there. Hope it becomes
Yeah.
successful. And as always, thanks for coming over, making the trip over.
Thank
And
you for having me.
we'll look forward to seeing you in a few months' time when you come back.